Just need to do something.
Okay.
Just a moment. Okay, I needed to lower the audio volume of the game because I could not hear you well. Okay, now it's working.
Okay, that should be fine. Yeah. Hello everyone, this is SkateCat. This is a new NES game. It's designed by a 10-year-old kid and made by him and his dad. Yeah, I think we should be good to get into it. You want me to count you down? We still have more audio issues. Okay, sounds good. I will count down. So let's get started. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And it's time to go. So yeah, like I said, game was designed by a 10-year-old kid. It's got pretty decent gameplay. It's very simplistic. You start off with just the ability to jump. As you'll see, there are less sanitary obstacles that you need to avoid. There is actual storyline reasoning for that. The cat toy that we just passed is a checkpoint. Yeah, obviously once you run out of health, you'll end up going back there, but hopefully we won't be needing those. Pretty much everything in the game does 1 point of damage to you. That is an extra life that you just picked up. Yeah, we are on to our first cutscene. Meet one of your first friends, and they give you a new skateboard. This one has the ability to do a kickflip, which you can use to damage enemies. Yeah, as you can see there. But yep, we're going through the sewers now. This part and some of the parts of the game actually are trickier than usual. Yeah, unfortunately, that's one good example. Yeah, the gameplay in this game, if you need to make like precise jumps, you pretty much have to be going full speed. There's not really much for slowing down. You don't like come to a complete stop, you just kind of keep rolling. So it's either you have to turn around and go in reverse, or you just have to keep running at full speed. Yeah, we are coming up to the first boss. This is the poop thrower. If you're aggressive, it's super easy to get through. But yeah, just as a point as well, in between each stage, you get all of your health back, so you can be a little bit risky. Most things in the game do damage you, but if you happen to fall into those branches, that is instant death. Yeah, so we see the kickflip in action again. Just going through and taking care of some hedgehogs, or porcupines, whichever. But yeah, unfortunately, well, fortunately or unfortunately, depends on the attitude, I guess. But yeah, a lot of the jumps in this game, you basically have to jump at the very last second. So basically when the rear truck of the skateboard is pretty much off the edge. It's not too bad yet, but some of the areas in the last couple stages are very precise. But we're just going on here. Yeah, there's 4 stages in the game total. Each of them have 2 sections within them, and then there's a boss for each stage. We'll be coming up on the next boss here soon. This one is the one, or the only one that has like any RNG really with it. The snake is mostly just which section it pops up in. It's usually nice to be able to stay right in the middle like that, just because, as I was mentioning before, the platforming can be kind of tricky, so it's pretty easy to fall off there. But here we are at the factory. This is where some of the more precise pixel jumps are going to come in, like this, unfortunately. Yeah, like I said, it's just the way that the game is made. Whether you like it or dislike it is entirely up to the player. But going through here, and there there's another example of not being able to come to a complete stop right away, at least. Doing a little bit of slide there. And then I don't think we'll be encountering it, but one adorable little factoid is whenever you pause the game, pause is spelled P-A-W-S because cat, so, you know, makes sense. But here we are in the conveyor belt section. As you can imagine, it's kind of tricky when it keeps pushing you forward. Yeah. It's all pretty self-explanatory up to this point. Just going through, making sure not to fall. There are a few tricky sections here, so. But thankfully there should be another one up coming up here soon. There we go. Okay, wait for that last laser, and we're almost out. No! That's okay. Thankfully, there are checkpoints in normal mode. If I remember correctly, in a hard mode they are removed, so you have to go through the entire stage in one go. I don't remember if there's much else in terms of that, but
oh my god.
Differences. Yeah, I ran this for a previous event with MegaMeow as well, and it is pretty tricky.
Oh my god.
That's a good way to get around the laser, at least, being able to bounce off the enemy like that. Okay, so we should be home free. This is the forklift. You can get a cheap hit right away if you do rush immediately to the right, but otherwise you just have to wait for it to start flashing again, and then you can do damage to it. There we go, there's one. Doing a great job so far on that. Alright, that's the forklift down. We're going to meet our last friend, and they are going to give us a powerful new skateboard as well. And we're also going to the moon. So now we have a hoverboard. For this, it's pretty much just tap the A button to go up, obviously, so just have to be careful. There are a few tight squeezes later on, especially too, so. Playing Flappy Cat. But yeah, I guess one additional thing, this game is available through Limited Run Games. It's also available through Rogue Studio as well, if you wanted to pick it up. The Limited Run one is a physical copy, but I don't remember how much either of them are, unfortunately, off the top of my head.
35.
Okay.
At 35 euros though. Not USD.
Developer is from France.
Yeah, exactly. That makes sense. Ouch.
That was a cheap shot from the turret.
I'm playing a bit too aggressive. I should probably be more careful. Okay, just to be able to finish the run, I'm going to lose a bit of time by taking this one up here. Because you have no extra continues.
Yep. That is a good point. It's one and done. If you run out of lives, that's it, and you just gotta start over.
Just to give me a bit of a chance. Because I messed up too many times already.
Okay, doing a great job. There's the checkpoint, so at least you don't have to worry as much. Still gotta worry, but it's a little bit better at least.
Oof.
Okay. So, getting towards the end of the stage. Got some portals to go through. And then there is one jump at the very end that is actually very deceitful. That SJ panel is actually a full tile. It looks like it's part of the background, but you actually need to use it to jump.
Health refill here.
Here we are against the final boss. This boss does have a set pattern. It can be a little bit tricky with the enemies that get thrown at you, but basically just gotta find a way to sneak between the lasers and wait for them to emerge. So then when they end up flashing, you're able to attack them. Almost at the end here. Time will be when the final hit is done. This time. Nice job. Like I said, that game is pretty tricky to get through without having to start over, so very nice job.
Thank you. Merci d'avoir joué, which means thank you for playing. Made mostly by a kid. The music was done by a friend of the dad. Thank you for the GGs. Sketch Deluxe, Chromogram, Junkyard Dave, J-Dub, Jamie Loves Games. Sorry if the audio of the game was a bit low. I had to lower a bit the game's volume because I wasn't hearing properly. Chill. Thank you so much for commentating also, Chill. You did a great job. Also, you played the game with me at one of my last events, so you totally knew what to say even with no script.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, it's tricky, but it's a fun game. I did enjoy playing it.
Yay. So that's it for me for tonight. For Junkyard Dave. Thank you so much for having us. And have a great rest of your evening. Good luck to all future runners for the rest of your evening, Dave. And also, I hope that you get partner. You deserve it. Doing great events. It was a lot of fun. Bye-bye.